So I just started to record. Timing is everything. Great to see you. Happy Sunday. We're starting on the back because it's your back and I got your back. Relax on your back. We have a quorum. Three or more are gathered, and pretty soon millions will join on Sunday for this delicious, sumptuous affair of relaxing and healing. Welcome if you're just popping into class. I see friends zipping in. I think the internet tube was kind of clogged there. So friends are getting in now. Guess what? No push-ups, no cartwheels, no backflips. That was Saturday. So today is calm and peaceful yoga and a simple willingness to relax and take a load off for a few minutes. Hey, wiggle your legs out a couple of times. That helps to dissipate residual tension. Begin to let the brain soften and relax. We're not here to figure anything out. Just breathe. Hey, guy. If you have a pressing concern, worry, or dilemma, a willingness to set it aside or turn it over, as they say in some spiritual circles, maybe a wisdom greater than our own could resolve it if we let go of it for a few minutes. If you're joining the recorded version of this on YouTube or one of the streaming services, it's all about relaxing, restorative yin style yoga. It's quiet and peaceful, and it's designed to calm the agitation of the mind. Oh, maybe swallow once, circle your jaw around. Maybe we've been clenching our jaw. We've been watching the news and listening to the world, and we get a little more clenchy. So unclench your jaw. Everything is working out perfectly. Okay, and then direct your breathing down to your belly and Breathe what you feel and feel what you breathe. It's a secret insider technique for rapid conscious evolution. Breathe what you feel and feel what you breathe. Welcome. If you're just cruising in, you haven't missed anything, you're right on schedule. If you just got in, we're breathing what we feel and feeling what we breathe to connect to ourselves of all people. By all means, relax, easy does it. But be brave, feel whatever you need to feel right now. Okay, that's a good spell spent feeling our feels. So biggest inhale you got. That's a good spiritual practice. Big inhale. Exhale, release it all out, let it go. We are calm and empty souls, creating space, being space so that wonderful new things fit in our life. Good. Now wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate your favorite feels through your body. What do you like? I like an amalgam of love and healing and bliss and fun and truth and self expression and abundance and calm and confidence. These are the things I like to fill up with when I'm thinking about it. Good. Arms up to the ceiling. Stretch your arms up over your head. Give yourself a mild stretch, not a strong one, but just a mild one to let some more of that good stuff fit inside of you. Good. Draw your knees in for some knee hugging and back rolling. Other way. Okie doke. Let's roll up and light this candle. Let's be all spiritual and all esoteric and all austere, but make sure that we have some fun and some bliss and some joy because I notice for myself, I don't do anything if it's not fun and enjoyable, kind of. All right. Anyway, great to see you. Happy Sunday. We'll bring our pause to our heart and we will bless our practice today. God, love, source, being, infinite, higher, organizing wisdom, whatever you like to be called today, right now. Bless us with the insight, information, guidance, wisdom that we need this very day to thrive and prosper. Beautiful. Now remember, anytime two or more are gathered and we qualify, we create a stronger attraction power of light, the light that we need. So all we got to do is do something. So we'll start with our shoulders. Today's sub theme is your true place in life. May sound like an odd thing, but I'll try to flesh it out a little bit. And your true place is when you're in the place doing what uses your God-given talents, skills, and ability to their maximal expression for the well-being of yourself and others, and you have the best time doing it other way. So that's called your true place. And at any given time, we might ask ourselves, am I in my true place? Am I moving toward it? Or am I in not my true place and moving away from it? So if you come to my class every single Sunday, you'll get to your true place way faster and life will be way, way easier. 7, just saying, 8. Now, how would I know anything about true place, you guys? Because I've been as far from my true place as you can just about get behind your back. One way to know what you want is what you don't want. And so life is a big sifting and sorting experience, is it not? And you sift and you sort, you find a bunch of stuff you don't like, and then you stew in it for a while, like maybe 15, 20, 30 years or something. And then you start to break out, you start to get out of the quicksand of existence, and you clarify and you align and you're on your way. Two more poofs. Now, sometimes your progress toward your true place is very slow, and sometimes it's poof, it just happens all at once. It's crazy. Are you willing to have something happen very quickly and wonderfully in your life and go poof? Me too. All right. My neck's a little sore from I was trying to become a giraffe. Rub your thumbs down the side of your neck. Now some things we do today might feel good, just saying. Now I think there's a correlation between feel good and feel God. Just saying. Now take your thumbs underneath your jaw, dig in. The key is to relax your face into the mitts of your hands and then dig around with your thumbs. Oh. This opens up your throat chakra so that you can ask better, like the kid in David Copperfield who says, "More, please." Hold steady pressure. Find that little button that pops your head off. We should be so lucky. All right. Good. You feel the tone and the nature of the class today. It's a calm and peaceful class. Drop your chin, take your head around 6 times. 1. It's not so much what we do, it's how we do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Other way. These movements are custom designed to slow down the noise and the agitation of our minds so that wisdom can come in. 5, 6. Now, please to relax your head down approximately 30 seconds. Eyes are closed. Dropping your head relaxes the back of your neck, obvi. Shoulders relax. Spine stable and firm. Mind aiming down into your body. The unexamined body is not worth living in. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to push, nothing to promote, no one to prod. maybe later. You can go door to door, knock on people's doors. Knock on your own door. See if you're home. Shoulders. This is our second set of shoulders. I have some very tight shoulders, so if you wouldn't mind indulging me, because there's one thing I appreciate, it's indulgence. Other way. Oh, here comes Beast Mittens. Hello. This is Looney Tunes. I think most of you know him. He's grown by a factor of 3 since we first started a couple of months ago. All right. It feels good. Now take fingers back left corner, tilt head right, drop chin down, tilt head right, drop chin down. Now I've got an interesting instruction for you. Stop thinking. Stop making sense. Get off the merry-go-round for a moment and see the larger picture of what's going on. Saves a lot of time. Okie doke, and then click noggins up, left fingers back right corner, tilt asana left. It's a tilt, then a drop, and a drop, and a tilt, and a tilt, and a drop, and a drop. And then your mouth relaxes and your face defaces. Now, I'm of the opinion that to find your true place in life, oftentimes we have to get out of our own way. We're the largest impediment to finding it. Isn't that ironic? I'm the biggest impediment to finding my true place in life. Well, what's the solution? Less small self, more big self. Okie dokie. Oh man, my noggin needed that. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to switch the cross of our legs. Now, our movements today, I always recommend having a couple of blocks nearby. This is my psychological block, and this is my emotional block. Which one do you think is larger? The psychological block or the Ask my friends, they'll tell you. Now, all I'm going to do, I'm going to start with easy forward fold. Just going to bring my head down. Now, maybe you're one of those extra flexible people that aggravate other people in yoga classes because you're so much flexibler than they are. So if you want a smaller block, oh, hi, hello, I want to do yoga too. And just rest your head. Now find a balance. Here's an interesting concept. Find a balance between your head and your hiney, your upper, your northern hemisphere and your southern hemisphere. Be patient. It takes a long time to learn patience. It's really irritating. Now, right about now, you're thinking this pose should be done. We should be exciting and move on to the next super exciting pose. But no, 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 no. This is Sunday class where you spend a little time till you get out of time. Now that's the correct amount of time. Come on up. We'll switch the cross of our legs. You ever notice the more you push against time, the more it pushes back? Okay, now that kind of loosened me up a little bit. So I'm going to make my blockages a little lower and we'll come on down and we'll take about no time to do this. We're seeing if we can escape the vice of time, meaning the pushing of the future and the past against us, squeezing us. Two ways to be: time bound, timeless. Good. Now come up a wee bit, just a wee bit. It's a French increment, a wee bit. And then do your elbows fit on like this? Oh, that feels good. Now I'm going to bring my prayer mitts to my third eye. And since I can't seem to open it through spiritual practice, I'm going to see if I can just kind of scrape it open. Just going to massage my forehead a little bit. Going to soothe my third eye. I'm having third eye LASIK on Thursday. Other way with your hands. Good. Now let your hands melt into your head. Hold perfectly still for 20 something seconds. Supertramp asked in the 70s, can you put your hands in your head? The answers, my friend, are blowing in the wind. How can a 19-year-old be brilliant enough to write that? Okay, come on up, kitty cats. Do you see Looney in the background? He's in his loony bin. The sound of my voice when I'm doing Sunday sacred self-care yoga just makes everybody fall asleep. All right, I'm gonna say which is not very cool. Now, arms out, put your elbows together. This is holding the baby pose. Now, if your elbows come together, you can hold the baby with greater security. My elbows don't come close together, which is why I haven't had babies, because I would drop them and the dingo would get them. So lean forward into your hands. Drop your chin. Greg, could you please be more serious about this spiritual work? I have a lot of stuff to accomplish in my spiritual to-do list today. Drop your chin. Make some throat breathing, that whispery, soft seashell sound at the back of your throat. We're going through the various layers of our body that the yogis described thousands of years ago, from physical body into emotional body, into thought body, into wisdom body, into ecstasy body. You would be ashamed to go your whole life with an ecstasy body and never once realize it. A lot of people do that. That's why you keep coming back. All right. All right. Now your hands are permanently bent into this position. Bummer. That's a bummer. So turn them the other way like that. Sit country style with me for a sec. It's a flattering way to sit. Hands up your back. Pack them wrists in. And we're going full chicken today. Elbows inside your wrists. Drop your chin. Squeeze your knees together. There are peeps who can do that. There are peeps who can't. Either way, you're a peeper. Drop that chin, withdraw, enter into thy closet, shut the door. Universe, God, love, source being, I open my mortal mind that I might hear that still small voice. Roki doke. And then the feety pies will go together, thus. Arms will be extracted from the pits, and we'll roll them out. Nice Sunday pace, not that hysterical Saturday hummingbird thing that we do. Other way. I'm going to wash that gray right out of my hair. Yes, I am. Just shaking it out. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Uh, uh. Now this is called stunned squirrel, where you just close your eyes and let your hands hang. You've just, you're a squirrel and you've seen Squirrel Jesus and you are stunned into bliss. Now feel receptive. So many of my prayers are coming my way, and I don't have to reach and grab my prayers and pull them in. They fall into my life because I've become ready for them. You know this is true. You've experienced so much of that, but we forget. Okay, now hands on your knees. Pump the knee energy point here. Jiggle, jiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, jiggle. Okay, we'll lean way over here and we'll straighten our right arm. Oh, and that feels, fill in the blank. You fill in that feels what my groins feel like for 300, Alex. Good, we'll lean way over here. We're gonna straighten this one. Oh, push it down. Well, I don't know about this yoga. It seems kind of silly. Is this going anywhere? All right. You knew it was coming. If you don't like it, just eat some popcorn for a second. Straighten both of them. You might be quite a skilled and an accomplished yogi, and you can't come close to doing this. You know why? Choose your parents well, kitty cats. Okay, now we're going to do some Sunday sacred self care by massaging the middle, center, bottom of our feet units. Drop your chin, close your eyes, keep going. Just a willingness to withdraw inward, not from the extension of our senses, but to the origin of the senses. You get it? For those who have ears, let them smell. Good. Now push steady pressure into your thumbs, on which are on your feet. Relax. Oh, relax your shoulders. Why are you hunching your shoulders when everything is working out for you? Because I'm terrified that at any moment the rug could be pulled out from underneath me and everything could just go to hell in a handbasket. But that's happened before and it all worked out. Lean forward into your groinage. Smell your feet. This is where the elite meet. Sniff their feet. Drop your head. I am a calm and peaceful yogi, yogini. A yogini is a female yogin. Come up, kitty cats. Whew. Grab the elbows and work side to side. Can't put new wine into old wineskin, so this stretches the old wineskin a little bit. W-H-I-N-E. Switch the cross of your elbows. Oh, that's the tight side right there. Good. And arms out, arms forward, and then palms for alms up. Pull in and give a little brush. This is the smooth, rhythmic, kind of hypnotic movement that gets us into our right brain, not our wrong brain. We spend most of the time in the wrong brain. This gets us over to the right brain. And pull in. Now a little scrape on the side. You can tell your friends you were in a scrape today. Scrape. Good. Let's just do this for the rest of class. Just kidding. Now, there's something about having your hands at your side like this and kind of dropping your chin and keeping your hands soft and relaxing your shoulders. And you just feel like, why, yes, I am a container, I'm a cup, and I'm being filled. And the more I relax, the more I hold. The more I struggle, the more I resist and hold it out. None of us were taught this when we were kids. Good, now push out and circle way back here to your cat, and then come forward and scrape your side. Big old turn back and a scrape. And a go back here thing, and a way back here thing, and a brushing forward thing. And then an inhaling to the top. Now in the 70s, we used to buy mail order pyramids and put them over our heads and sleep under them, thinking that that would raise our consciousness. That and a lot of drugs. But we can make our own little pyramid with our hands up above our head. Close your eyes. Now we're going to chant Om together. Biggest inhale ever. Oh, it's not a contest, but the person who does it longest wins. Oh, still one breath for me. Oh, I'm not competitive, but I always win. Now, please connect your head, hands, and heart vibrationally. Close your eyes and pray a prayer of silence. In perfect silence, I receive these zillions of prayers that I've previously prayed. Amen. Okay, so enough of a pose that I like. How about one that's not necessarily my favorite, but I do it. I squeeze my knees in together, heels pull into my bottom. Wrap around your knees. They're cutting a giant tree down across the street. It's the most pleasant Sunday sound. It sounds like life. Drop your chin and squeeze yourself. If we never squeeze ourselves, we get like icky sponges at some bachelor's house. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, Sunday wood chipper yoga. You probably can't hear that. Zoom has a special filter, but I might as well just be going right into the wood chipper myself. Okay, now we're gonna grab our great toes, which are right here. That's what they call them in England. And we're just gonna, it's 18, what is it? It's 1820. You're in England and you're riding the carriage down the street. You're in the upper class and you're just pulling the knees in, relaxing your shoulders. How far back can you pull your knees? Can you sit forward of your knees, please? Legs are, knees are bent, they're not straight. Good, we'll straighten out lefty. Ah, feels good. And we'll straighten out righty, lefty. Very rarely my teacher would do a class like this where we just went through smooth. It was so different because normally his job was to essentially kill us. But every now and then, and all of us students would be like, what's up with, what's up? Why are we doing this? And then both at the same time, hi, how you doing pose. This would be a good Facebook picture, wouldn't it? And bring them back in for a landing. Fold your right shin under like that. Now, lace your hand, actually take your pokey fingers. These are your pokey fingers. And take pokey fingers and dig into the right where your top meets your leg right here. And just, it's tight as a boiled owl in there. Just dig around, see if you can see what's, oh man. There are my Apple iPods. I left them in these pants. Dig in there. Ooh, that's tight. Is that tight on you guys? Yeah. Not no more. You hang out with me. I'll loosen you up. Hands behind your head. And lean your right elbow down to the floor. And since you can't, you just lean. Lean into your life. Close your eyes. I think I'm going to make sure I change the setting of my Zoom audio while you guys are leaning over, because I want to make sure you don't hear that delightful wood chipper. Thank you, neighbor. All right, and come up, friends. Stretch up very, very high. Close your eyes and experience having your arms up with your eyes closed. Be unusually happy for no reason. Good. Now relax thy paws down. Now, I gotta switch sideways for a sec. Oh, oh, do you see that? Oh my God. Now, I know some of you in this pose, you could just easily lay on your back, but I've got a variation today. I've got one for my bra strap, and I've got one for my head. Now, if that's too much, just lean back a little bit. We're not going to do it forever, mercifully, but just let your mind quiet, find the pose that fits your body. All right, and come up out of that one, friendly friends. Now, I'm going to put a bolster in front of me or a big old blanket like this, and I'm just going to lean down. If you're really tight person, your elbows might feel good or your forepaws. And maybe you're super flexible and you can come all the way down and your booty does not lift. You can just lay it out like a spatula. This is not how big we can make the pose, it's the quality of it. It's quality, not quantity here. Okay, my groovy friends, come on up. This is so good for our brains, and it's very smart to move your body like this. Now drag your right foot out, get a hold of it before it gets away. Take it around. Other way. Right elbow under like this, towel rack. Look, it goes this way and that way. It's weird. There's some people who never do this. We feel for them. Now this guy goes up and I almost reach back to my cat and it comes swooping under and then we scratch up our head. Now, when I say scratch up your head, what I actually mean is scratch up your head. This might let a new idea in because we're thick-headed. Good. Enough head scratching. Now, put your right ankle over your left knee. Take your right eagle talon. You're very talented. Grab on strong. Crank-a-doodle-delic. Sunday's a great day to cut down trees and get a couple of industrial strength wood chippers out. Other way. Crack your toes. 1, 2, 4. Good. All right. Turbulent flight. Oh, good, calm and peaceful flying. Paws open for big hugs. Right arm under. Grab your shoulders. Make out with yourself for a sec. Would you go steady with yourself? Good. Now fold up your arms. Oh. Ups and downs, lefts and rights. Good. Now take your elbows around in a circle. See if you can rip your arms off. Interesting experiment. Other way. Now this is interesting. How much can you straighten your arms with your arms folded up like this? I know some people can almost straighten their arms, and I know some people who can't. Now take your elbows all the way to the right as far as they'll go. Turn your face. I mean, seriously, look behind you to the left. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Tilt your head. Try to straighten your arms. It's disarming. Good. Now look to the right and turn your torso and look as far behind you to the right with your face and your elbows as you can, please. Good. Now bring your dislocated upper body back to the front. Undoes your arms. Woohoo. Regular old inhale, kitty cats. And an outhale. Now, when it comes to crossing your legs, you might have kind of maxed out here. And if you did, that's great. Just sit, and through the principle of erosion, your hips will open up. Now, I want to twist out a lot of stinking thinking and painful patterns of perception. So I'm going to put my right knee on top of my left. I'm just going to screw myself a little worse here. Then we're just going to do some Anne Margaret jazz dancing from 1960. This, you remember Anne Margaret dancing like this with Elvis Presley? Oh, pretty people. Right elbow, I'm sorry, right shoulder, left shoulder to the knee. Oh, my automatic cat food dispenser is dispensing. It must be 11:50. My cat is on the case. Now, left elbow on your right knee. Look bored and disinterested. I've done everything that there is to do in this universe. God, what have you got for me? Lift your belly button, turn to the right, and I'd like both elbows to come down to the floor over here on the right-hand side. Now, you long-armed people, you're thinking, yeah. Now, I want your booty to sink into the earth, and I want you to be a curious turtle and feel your head extend out, but drop your chin. And now we might pray here, and we might say, God, love, source, universe, infinite, higher organizing principle, IHOP for short. We might say, squeeze painful patterns of perception out of me that I might become current. It's a twist, isn't it? You twist, I'll shout. Inhale, look out to the right. Look out. Exhale, squeeze out one more year of resistance. That crap your parents taught you, they didn't know any better. Okay, you guys, come up. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, and extend your legs out after that ordeal. Stretch your toes open. Good. Now we're going to do some counter posing after all that squeezy, squishy, compressive, cram ourselves into a box thing. Now we're going to just extend our spine up, legs out. Close your eyes so I can rub my left eye without anybody seeing. Good. Okay, big spine opening, ecstasy accommodating back bend, champagne bottoms, caviar rears. Life bottoms of the rich and famous. Lift up. You're doing this on your yacht on television for all of your fans. I love doing humble yoga on my yacht for my legion of admirers. And come on down. Okie doke. Now, you guys, don't feel sorry for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. But I'm not going to fold this shin under. You are, okay? I'm pretending. Having folded your left shin under, your mitts go here, and your left elbow comes down to the floor. And this squeezes our internal organs, not your external organs. It squeezes the internal organs. Maybe even turn your chest up a little bit and you do that. Close your eyes, and we're going to apply the tincture of time and patience. You don't like the way I drive to yoga class? Get the hell off the sidewalk. Now start being just a little happier and a little more content and a little more joyful because you're experiencing the miracle of existence. Science experiment. Put your left hand on the floor. See if that makes it feel worser or better. Okay, beauteous friends, please to come up. Now the left shin is still folded under, and you can lean back on something or you can lean back on nothing. How's that for an option? Maybe you're one of those bendies who just goes splat. It's as if you're a rag doll. And maybe you're not a rag doll. You kind of got to lean back on something, otherwise you'll be severely injured. So we don't want that. Yoga for everybody. Plenty of yoga on YouTube of bendy 22-year-olds wearing leotards doing stuff that humans can't do. And that's fine for them. Couple more moments. In every life, you have your Jane Fonda stage, and then you have your Henry Fonda stage. Be fond of both. Okay, that feels good for that challenging pose, I think. I think we should come up now. And as we come up, we notice our left leg is still folded under because then we bring the bolster out here and we forward fold in this interesting pose. Looks weird because I'm not exactly doing it, but I'm doing a different pose. I'm doing Janu Sirsasana. So I'll figure it out. Stop thinking. You're never going to figure it all out. It's always going to be a mystery. When you've figured everything out, then you'll be God and send me a postcard. Okay, I assess the timing of that has been perfect. So pleased to come up. Then drag your left leg out. Oh, that's hard to get out. And then take it around. Ooh. The other day I was at the DMV and had to sit there for a long time. So I started doing this and people began to move away from me. It's great. Okay, this elbow under for, this is, I'm serving from the left today, French style, right? Hey, this is kind of fun, isn't it? Now this one goes, make it dramatic. Ooh. And you thick-headed person, you scrape your head open so you might have a new idea. Ow, ow. Ow is Om spelled upside down. Good. Now We're taking left ankle pointy thing, this thing, we're setting it there, doink. We drag our arm out so it doesn't come off. And we go, try that again. Ta-da, I'm here, life. Now, left arm comes under, folds them up. And then some ups and downs, some left, some right, some circles. Not many other yoga teachers teach this as consistently and as expertly as I do. So you found the right movements of dig out your shoulders. I'm going to take mine. It's called washing machine, where you take it around in a circle. Other way. You know why I do this? Because really tighten my neck, back, and shoulders. Good. Now, can you straighten your arms with your arms folded up like this? That's quite a challenge, although I've seen people do it, people with that deep carrying angle. Now take your elbows and right shoulder all the way to the left and look around behind you to the right. Drop your chin, tilt your head, close your eyes, hold the baby. There were probably times when you just wanted to drop the baby. It's like, I've had enough, but you didn't drop the baby. Being a parent's probably not easy, I suspect. I've heard. Good. Now, take your elbows in your face, everything to the left. Look around behind you. And bring it back. Release out. Oh. And then go like this. Oh. What do you do for a living, Greg? I go like this. That's really weird. Are you hiring? Now, left knee on top of your right, if you can do it. Of course you can. You've been doing yoga with me since the turn of the century. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. All right, and then right shoulder, left shoulder to the knee. Right shoulder to the knee. Left shoulder to the knee. We need each other. Now, you might accuse me of just making this pose up, and you might be right, but it's none of your business. Don't make up any new poses, Greg. The yoga police will arrest you. Good. Now, right elbow, left knee. Yawn. I've been everywhere. I've done everything. What have you done for me lately? Good. Now move your elbow outside your knee, and both elbows come down over here. And this is one of our final movements today, squeezing out stinking thinking, survival patterns, beautiful strategies for existence that served us when we were 6, but maybe not as efficient now. I should be terrified of everything all the time. That's the best strategy for living. Maybe not anymore. Yesterday, I watched a video of people jumping off of mountains in Switzerland wearing squirrel suits and flying around as close to mountains as I could. And I was thinking, wow, that's a different strategy than I use for life. Inhale, look out to the left. Look out. Exhale, deepen. Lean into life, not away from it. Lean into it. So many blessings coming our way if we'll just get out of the way. I no longer wish to be the primary impediment to my destiny. Outhale all the air out. And it's time for an uprising, you guys. not a collective uprising, but your own uprising. Men go crazy in congregation. They only get better one by one. We'll Om together to signify almost Shavasana. Inhale, it's going to be a long Om, okay? Oh. Connect head, hands, and heart. Drop chin, close eyes. When you connect your feeling and your thinking and your actions and align them with Source, you are an unstoppable force and influence in this universe. I am here to remind you of that. Remind yourself. Then you find your true place. True place is not a static place. It's not a fixed place. It's an unfolding. It's an ever unfolding, blossoming, uplifting glory. And you have yours. Enjoy. Enjoy. Roki doke. Now we'll get out of human knot pose. Before we go into Shavasana, we should do one counter pose, I suppose. We should do champagne bottoms, caviar rears. You're doing this on your yacht. They're taking pictures of you for Humility Magazine, that new magazine for spiritual superstars. It's not that big of a yacht, you say. And come on down. Spiritual Humility Magazine. That is $1 million idea. Now, please to lay on your back for extra juicy extended Shavasana for several timeless minutes, like 6 or 7. I'll hold time and space for you. You guys did really good, and you've downloaded so much light and love and wisdom and insight, and now you're going to let it assimilate, integrate into your body. Don't have to do nothing. Wiggle your legs, lift your buns, get any dents out of your bottom, jiggle your shoulder blades. Pose starts now. Okay, relax more. It's that Sunday ritual. It's the Church of Greg. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, spirit, infinite higher organizing, loving wisdom into your life, you could do that. I'm going to. It's just an invitation. That's all. Good. If you prayed that little prayer with me, breathe your way back into your skin, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate lots of fresh new feel God in yourself. Refreshed, awakened, enlivened, healed, restored, blessed, favored. Good. Curl onto your right side when you're ready. Love all over yourself. Err on the side of love. Good. With eyes closed, we'll sit up together, unified in cosmic unicorn galactic ecstasy. We'll bring hands into our beautiful hearts. And we're going to relax our brains down to the heart, the proper sequence of things. If I go deep into me and you go deep into you, we know we come to the same place together. And that beautiful place is called Namaste. Sometimes you just got to rip up your cat tree. Yes, you do. Hey, you. Oh, Friskies. Hi, you guys. Happy Sunday. I thought that was one of the best classes that I've taught. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. Gonna wear a cat today all day long. I just decided to wear my new cat suit. Woo! This is gonna get me killed later, but trust me, he likes it. Mwah. Okay, let's go to gallery views for hellos. Don't forget to invite people to the Sunday class. Where else do you get to see some guy make a fool out of himself with his cat? That's probably all over the internet, actually, when you think about it. And there's my sister Kate. Hello, how's Poppy doing today? Where's Poppinator? Excellent. I love those cat ears. Nice to see you, sister. Have a beautiful day. Then
You
we go
too.
to Laura down in the flats of Pleasant Hill with Odin. Hi, Odin. Odin comes to all the classes. Yes, he does. He's over there. And then we got Kristen. Kristen and I, we always do hearts. Make a heart, you guys. It's what the kids do on Zoom because you have to go to, oh, there's Odin. There's an Odinator. Oh, everybody's got their cats. Gita, nice to see you, Gita. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Beautiful Sunday to you. What a nice turnout. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do and not calling the police on me. I really appreciate that. Mojgan, it's always good to see you, my dear. And we'll see you during the week for another beautiful, endless, consecutive moments of now yoga with Greg. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.